Hi there to all my fans and supporters here on YouTube. KFan701, just like to let you know that this has been perhaps one of the best summers that I can remember in such a very long time. I mean, in the last 5 summers alone, they've all had surprises and they've been very memorable. But summer 2018 has been quite something, let me tell you, because I've been having surprises after surprises after surprises has been thrown directly at me from out of nowhere, and it's like, holy smoke! And we're here in Britain, it's been absolutely a tremendous one because we've been having record-breaking heat waves, since the 1970s, and this has been one of the hottest days as well, which at the moment, we're doing everything that we can to stay cool and not let the heat bother us and following regulations so we can beat the heat, so to speak. So that I have to do that every now and then because, I'm absolutely thirsty. And when it's in the summer, I can be very, very weak, because me being a premature, individual, I've got to constantly balance my temperature. Ah. For either ways, in case you're all wondering what's been going on with me, well, nothing bad has happened or anything, but letting you know is I've been having a good time with my family and had a changing point at the moment because my oldest brother is actually leaving London and he's coming back home here in Birmingham, which is a blessing. My mum and dad are very, very proud about it, and I too am very pleased and thrilled because I'll get to see him more often. And it's a blessing, I'm telling you. Um, but besides all that, though, I'm absolutely been on a roll in life, so I'm doing really, really good, because mostly due to my family and my fan supporters and everything on here are just keeping me on barrel rolling in a great way, and I couldn't be more happier. So I really am having a thrill, enjoying life, and what can I say? It's just been one of those things. I think this summer has really played a good role in how this awesome year has been. Well, I wouldn't say awesome overall, but for the time being in the summer, it really has been just that. Let me tell you. In any cases, as for my 311 film, in case all of you are going to be wondering, which is basically the main thing that everyone's been talking about due to it being a very hot topic in the last month or so. What you've seen mostly has been mainly the original full story, but what's happening at the moment is I'm throwing in a few more extra surprises because I recently had looked back in one of my hard files and I realised there was a missing scenery that should have been done, and I realised that there's something that needs to be added in, because the film version has a bit of an extended towards it compared to the original fanfic, which you can find on my DeviantArt. But yeah, like I said, there were some last minute changes made, and of course, this extended scene is going to put a final ending into it, and eventually, hopefully, I'll get the final bits and pieces into that sorted out, and then eventually the film will be done, and that'll be it. And where will I go from there? It depends on my decision, to be honest, because like I said, I've been less active as much here, and because I've got a life outside the internet, as I'm sure some other people have. So I do apologise for anybody out there if I'm not as active or seen as much. I mean, you might see me comment here and there and liking and sharing, but yeah, that's just basically what I do most of the time. I checked on my channel, I've breached over 9,000 subscribers, and it's continuing to build on, which is amazing. So continue to like, share, and comment on my videos, and ask me anything that you kind of feel curious about or want me to talk about. Just put in the comments below, and I'll see what's up. If anybody's ever interested in doing videos dedicating me in my honour for what I've done, you're more than welcome to. And if anybody likes to ask or anything, just go ahead. As for any personal stuff that's been leaked out or anything, it's a-okay because I'm doing very, very good, and just let you guys know I'm still enjoying life and on a roll and just being who I am. You know, we'll just see what the rest of this year's got because we're already in August. And speaking of August, because it's 2018, we're currently celebrating 50 years since British Railways did away with steam, and of course we're in the event of it because it began yesterday and it ends on August the 11th. At the time when Steam were doing what were called Guinness specials at the time. So for any train enthusiasts, you know, I think we're in for something very special because I've been reading a lot of magazines about the event and there's lots of celebrations going on about it. So I think it's a good time for any train enthusiasts to look at it right now because, you know, it's a special event that's been holding on for a bit now and 50 years since Steam did away with, was gone and, diesel and electric replaced them all for Briar and everything and, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's one thing's happening after another. So anyways, to all my friends and to all my fans and supporters out there, thanks for tuning in for this little video update that you've got. For those of you out there in the US and the UK and everywhere else around the globe, have a nice summer, take good care, and see what happens next time. Peace, lads.